My name is Milan Dolaria. In previous video, we learned up to the question number 3, right? So now I will explain you question number 4. Okay, so first of all, read this question. The taxi fare in a city is as follows. For the first kilometer, the fare is rupees 8, and for the subsequent distance, it is rupees 5 per kilometer. Okay, rupees 5 per kilometer. Taking the distance covered as x kilometer and total fare as rupees y. Write a linear equation for this information and draw its graph. Okay. First of all, we need to form a linear equation, and after that we need to draw the graph. Okay, and for that linear equation, taking the distance covered as x kilometer and total fare as rupees y. Okay, so two things are given here already. Okay, if it is not given, then we need to assume it. Okay, distance x kilometer and total fare is equals to rupees y. Okay, now what is the condition given to you? For the first kilometer fare is fixed, it is rupees 8. Okay, for first kilometer it is 8, it is fixed rate. But for the subsequent distance, it is rupees 5 per kilometer. Okay, so total fare y is equals to, okay, total fare y is equals to total how much distance covered x kilometer, right? But for first kilometer it is 8, it is fixed. Okay, so always we need to add 8, right? Because for first kilometer it is fixed rate 8, right? So always we need to add 8. So here 8. So total fare y is equals to 8 plus. Now for the remaining distance, we need to pay rupees 5 per kilometer. Okay, total distance x kilometer, but out of that, for first kilometer we already pay rupees 8. Okay, so remaining distance it is x minus 1 kilometer, right? First kilometer fare rate is 8 rupees, so remaining distance it is x minus 1. Okay, because we already pay first kilometer, for the first kilometer we already pay rupees 8. So now we need to pay for the remaining distance, that means x minus 1. Okay, and per kilometer we need to pay rupees 5, so multiply 5. Okay, again I explain these things. Rupees 5 per kilometer for the subsequent distance. Now remaining distance is x minus 1. Okay, and per kilometer 5, so for x minus 1 kilometer, multiply 5. Okay, if I say fare rate is 5 rupees per kilometer, and if we run around, if we cover a distance around 10 kilometer, right? So total fare 10 multiply 5, right? Per kilometer 5 rupees. So for 10 kilometer, 10 multiply 5, 50, right? Same thing if we cover 20 kilometer, so per kilometer cost is 5 rupees. So here multiply 5, 100. So alternately what we need to do, we need to multiply distance multiply fare per kilometer. Okay, so here distance x minus 1 and per kilometer we need to pay 5 rupees. So x minus 1 multiply 5. And for the first kilometer it is fixed rate 8. So okay, so 8 plus remaining distance x minus 1. Okay, multiply per kilometer cost, it is 5 rupees. Okay, why we put here x minus 1? Because we already pay for the first kilometer 8 rupees. Okay, so now for the remaining distance x minus 1 we need to pay 5 rupees, so multiply 5. Okay, now we need to solve these things. So here y is equals to 8. Okay, now multiply this 5 with this bracket, so 5 into x, 5x minus 5 ones are 5. Okay, again y is equals to 8 plus x minus 1 into 5. Okay, so y is equals to 8 plus this 5 multiply x, 5x minus 5 multiply 1, 5 ones are 5. Okay, now this 8 and minus 5 both are like terms. Okay, so we can solve it. 8 minus 5, it is 3, right? Plus 5x. So y is equals to 3 plus 5x. Okay, this is linear equation in two variable. Okay, y is equals to 3 plus 5x. This is our required linear equation. Okay, here x and y both have degree 1. That means highest power is equals to 1. Okay, so this is a linear pair, linear equation in two variable. Here we have two variable x and y. Okay, so this is the linear equation. Now we need to draw the graph. Okay, so first of all, just write down the equation. Y is equals to 3 plus 5x. Now here we can easily put the value of x and we can find the value of y. Okay, so just put the value of x, you will get the value of y. Okay, first of all, put x is equals to 0. So 3 plus 5 in place of x 0. Okay, 5 multiplies 0, it's a 0 only. So y is equals to 3. Okay, if we put x is equals to 0, we get y is equals to 3. So this is our first point, right? First of all, x coordinate it is 0 and then y coordinate it's a 3. Okay, so 0 3, it is our first point. Okay, now just change the value of x, you will get the second value. So for that, just put here x is equals to 1. Okay, for x is equals to 1, y is equals to here 3 plus 5. Now multiply x, that means multiply 1. Okay, y is equals to 3 plus 5x. So in place of x here 1. Okay, so y is equals to 3 plus here 5 ones are 5. Okay, so 5 plus 3 8. So if we put x is equals to 1, we get y is equals to 8. Okay, so this is our second point, 1 8. Okay, so now we have 2 points, so we can draw the line, we can draw the graph. First of all, 0 3 and 1 8, right? So just draw the graph, x axis, y axis. Our first thing is 0 3, right? So if here we have 0, here 2 4 6 8, so here we have 3, right? And for x 1 2. Okay, now we can locate our point, right? First of all, you just need to write the 1 2 3 here. I have some less space, that's why I directly write 2 3 4 6 8. Okay, you can write one by one, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, now your first point is 0 3, right? So 0, that is x coordinate. Okay, so on x axis 0, right? And other thing, that is if our x is equals to 0, it means our point lies on the y axis, right? So on y we need to check 3, so here we have 3. Okay, x coordinate is 0, that means this point lies on the y axis. So on y axis we need to check 3, so here we have 3. So this is our first point. Okay, then for the second point, our second point is 1 8. So on x axis 1, right? Here we have 1 and here we have 8. So join this 2 point. So here you will get your second point, 1 8. Okay, this line you do not need to show. Directly just show this point, 1 8. On x axis 1, on y axis 8. Okay, now join this two point with the scale, so you will get the graph. Okay, so you will get the linear graph here. So this is your required graph. Okay, you can take any point, same line you will get on the graph. Okay, so this is your required graph. So first of all, we need to form the linear equation, and from that we can draw the graph. And for graph, what we need to do, we just need at least 2 points, right? So we first of all we find 2 points and just find the location of that point on the graph and join that 2 points, you will get your required line. Okay, then next is question number 5. From the choices given below, choose the equation whose graphs are given in the given figures. Okay, for the first figure we have 4 options. Okay, for first figure we have 4 options. Now we need to check this first graph. Now we need to find the linear equation of this line, correct linear equation. We need to select any one option from here, right? Now here 3 points are given. First is -1 1, 0 0 and 1 -1. Okay, now all these 3 points satisfy the linear equation. Okay, because these 3 points are on the line. Okay, this 3 point lies on the line. That means these 3 points satisfy the linear equation. That means if we put the value of x and y from this point, okay, so left hand side is equals to becomes equals to with the right hand side. Okay, points on the line, that means that point always satisfy the linear equation. Okay, so we can check these 3 points on this 4 option. Okay, so right now you can select any of this 3 point, but right now I am going with 1 -1. Okay, now check your option for 1 and -1. Here 1 -1, that means your x is equals to 1, y is equals to -1. Okay, so first of all y is equals to x, so y -1 is equals to 1. This is not possible, right? So first option is incorrect. Now second option, x plus y is equals to 0. Your x is 1 and y is -1. Okay, so 1 -1, it's a 0, and here even we have 0. So this is the correct option. Okay, this can be the answer of this equation, answer of this question. Okay, this is x and y. Now check third option, it is y is equals to 2x. Okay, your y, it is -1, right? So -1 into 2 multiply x, x1, so 2 ones are 2. What I do here, I just put the value of x and y in the option 3. Here y is equals to 2x, right? We have x is equals to 1 and y is equals to -1 from this point. Okay, first is x coordinate and second is y coordinate. Okay, now just put the value of x and y here. So y is equals to -1, so here -1, then here 2. Now put the value of x, x is equals to 1, right? So here 1, so -1 is equals to 2 ones are 2, but this is even not possible, right? -1 is not equals to 2, so this option is incorrect. Now check the last option, 2 plus 3y is equals to 7x. Now 2 plus 3 y it is -1 and x is 1, right? Now 2 plus minus minus, 3 ones are 3, so -3. Here 7 ones are 7. Okay, here 2 minus 3, 2 do not have any sign, so plus sign, so plus minus minus, 3 minus 2 1, big number 3 have negative sign, so negative sign, so -1 is equals to 7. This is even not possible, right? So your option second is correct, x plus y is equals to 0. Okay, this option is correct. So in this way we can find the equation from the MCQ. Okay, we just need to check any one point on all these 3 equation. If it is satisfied, then it is the linear equation, required linear equation. Okay, if you get more than 2 linear equation as your answer, if you check the point, then you need to check your second point. Okay, then whatever equation which satisfy with the that second point, it can be your final answer. Okay, now for the second figure, here we have -1 3 0 2, and here we have 2 0. So I just going with a 2 0. Okay, this is this third point 2 0. So first is x coordinate, right? So your x is equals to 2 and y is equals to 0. right? First is x coordinate, second is y coordinate. So x is equals to 2, y is equals to 0. Now check the first option. It is y is equals to x plus 2. Okay, so y it is 0, x it is 2, 2 plus 2 it's a 4. So 0 is equals to 4. This is not possible, right? If you put the value of x and y here, 0 is equals to 4. This is not possible. So we need to check our second option. Okay, what is our second option? Y is equals to x minus 2, right? Now y it is 0. Okay, x is 2, 2 minus 2 it's a 0, right? So here we get 0 is equals to 0. This is right. Okay, so option B, like option second can be our answer, but we need to check our third and fourth options too. Okay, in second option y is equals to x minus 2, y 0, x 2, here 2 minus 2 0. So this can be our answer, but we need to check our option number 3 and 4 too. So now option number 3. Option number 3 is y is equals to minus x plus 2. Okay, minus x plus 2. Now y it is 0. Okay, x 2, but here we have negative sign, so minus 2. So minus 2 and here plus 2 as it is. So minus 2 plus 2 it's a 0. Okay, so here even we get the 0 is equals to 0. So option 3 it can be our answer. Okay, so option 2 and 3 both can be our answer, but we need to check it properly. Okay, so option number second and third both are right now. Now option number 4, x plus 2y is equals to 6. Okay, now x, value of x it is 2 plus 2. Now y, here we have y is equals to 0, right? So in place of y, 0. Now here 2 plus 2 into 0, 0 is equals to 6 as it is. Now 2 plus 0 it's a 2, 2 is equals to 6. Okay, this is even not possible, so option 4 is not correct. Now two options are correct, option 2 and 3. Okay, so for that just put the our second point minus 1 and 3. Okay, minus 1 and 3. So x is equals to minus 1, y is equals to 3. First is x coordinate and second is y coordinate. Okay, now here we have option number 2, y is equals to x minus 2. Okay, here we have y is equals to 3, right? X it is minus 1. Okay, minus 1 and here we have minus 2. Okay, so here minus minus plus 2 plus 1 3, big number 2 have negative sign, so negative sign. Okay, so here we get 3 is equals to minus 3. This is not possible, right? This is not possible because 3 cannot be equals with the minus 3. So option B is incorrect. If we put the second value minus 1 3, then our option B is incorrect. Okay, now check your option 3. Y is equals to minus x plus 2. Here our x is equals to minus 1, y is equals to 3, right? Now y, first of all this minus sign as it is. Okay, now we need to put the value of x, and value of x itself it is a negative number, so we need to write in the bracket. Okay, plus 2. So here plus 2. Now put the value of x and y. Now y it is 3, right? So here 3 minus minus plus 1 plus 2. So 3 is equals to 3. So this is our final answer, right? Because now we have only one option, so that is our final answer. Again I repeat this thing, here we are checking x is equal to -1 and y is equal to 3, right? Option third, it is y is equal to -x plus 2. Now y is equal to 3, so put the value of y here. Okay, this negative sign as per the formula. Now value of x it is -1, okay, plus 2. So here we have 3 minus minus plus 1 plus 2. Okay, so 3 is equal to 3. So this is our correct option. Okay, so option number 3 is correct. Okay, now we have one more method to directly find out the linear equation. Okay, we do not need to check the value, but we can directly find the linear equation. Okay, for that we require 2 points which is lies on the line. Okay, for that we require 2 points which lies on the line. So here I select two option, it is a 0 0 and 1 minus 1. Okay, 0 0 and 1 minus 1. Okay, now one formula is there. If we have 2 points, so we can directly find the equation by using that formula. Okay, that formula is y minus y1 divided by y2 minus y1 is equals to x minus x1 divided by x2 minus x1. Okay, now we have 2 points, right? So first it is x1, here y1, here x2, this is y2. Okay, so first point it is a 1 1, that means x1 by 1, and for second point x2 y2. Okay, now we need to put that value of x1 y1 x2 y2 in this equation, and here our y and x remains as it is. Okay, we do not need to put the value of x and y, it remains as it is. Okay, because here we are finding the equation, so in equation x and y it is there, right? So we do not need to put the value of x and y, we just need to put the value of y1 y2 x1 x2. Okay, so here y minus y1 it is 0, y2 it is 1, sorry minus 1, minus y1 it's a 0. Okay, is equals to x minus x1. So first of all x as it is, minus x1, x1 it is 0, then x2 it is 1, minus x1 it is 0. Okay, so alternately what we have here, y upon minus 1. Okay, minus 1 minus 0 it's a minus 1 only, so y upon minus 1, and here x minus 0 it's a x, and 1 minus 0 it's a 1. Okay, so here what we have, y is equals to, sorry minus sorry y upon minus 1 is equals to x upon minus x upon 1. Okay, y upon minus 1 is equals to x upon 1. Now y divided by 1. Okay, any number if we divide with the 1 we can get the same answer. So here y divided by 1 it's a y only. Okay, but here we have negative sign, so here negative sign minus y. Okay, is equals to x divided by 1. Okay, now x divided by 1 it's x only, right? Division with 1, so we will get the same answer, so x by 1. Okay, so minus y is equals to x. Now just transfer this y to the right hand side. Okay, so here in left hand side 0, here we have x. If we transfer this minus y to the right hand side, it becomes plus y. Okay, so this is our final linear equation, x plus y is equals to 0. If we use the formula, then directly we can find the linear equation. Okay, but if we don't know the formula, then we need to check some points in all the option. Okay, if options are not given and if we want to find the linear equation, then we can use this way. Now for the second graph, here we have 2 point, it is minus 0 2 and 2 0. Okay, 0 2 and 2 0. This is x1, this is y1, this is x2, this is y2. Okay, now x minus x1, sorry, y minus y1, y2 minus y1 is equals to x minus x1 divided by x2 minus x1. Okay, now y as it is, y1, it's a 2, so y minus 2 divided by y2 minus y1. y2 it's a 0 minus y1, it's a 2. Okay, y as it is, in place of y1 2, in numerator and denominator both place, and y2 it's a 0. Okay, then is equals to x as it is minus x1. Now x1 0, so here minus 0, then x2 it's a 2 minus x1 it's a 0. Okay, so here what we have, y minus 2 upon 0 minus 2, it's a minus 2, x upon 2. Okay, y minus 2 upon minus 2 is equals to x upon 2. Y minus 2 upon minus 2 is equals to x upon 2. Okay, now we can transfer this sign to the numerator. Okay, so in numerator we can put the bracket here. Okay, now in division we have 2, here we have x by 2. Okay, I just transfer this negative sign to the numerator, we can transfer it. Okay, so negative sign in bracket y minus 2 divided by 2 is equals to x by 2. Now we have same denominator, right? So we can directly cancel it, and here we do not need to take LCM. Okay, here we do not need to take the LCM because we have same denominator, so it will be cut. Okay, so alternately what we have, minus in bracket y minus 2 is equals to x. Okay, minus y minus 2 is equals to x. Now minus, and here nothing is there, so plus y. Okay, so plus minus minus y, sorry, plus minus minus and y, so here minus y, and here minus 2 with this minus, so minus minus plus 2 is equals to x as it is. Again I repeat these things. Here before the bracket we have negative sign, right? So just multiply this negative sign with this bracket, so here minus plus minus y. Okay, minus minus plus, here 2 is equals to x. Okay, now for finding out a equation, just transfer this y to the right hand side. So here in left hand side we have 2. Okay, in right hand side x already we have, and if we transfer this minus y to the right hand side, it becomes plus y. Okay, so x plus y is equals to 2. Okay, this is our final answer. If we transfer this y to the right hand side, it becomes plus y. So x already we have, so x plus y is equals to 2. Now just find out the equation. What we get here, x plus y is equals to 2, right? Now if you want to find the value of y, then what we need to do, we just need to transfer this x to the right hand side, right? For finding out the value of y, we just need to transfer this x to the right hand side. So now here in right hand side we have 2. If we transfer this plus x to the right hand side, it becomes minus x. Okay, if we transfer this plus x to the right hand side, it becomes minus x. So y is equals to 2 minus x. Otherwise, if we first of all we write x, then minus x plus 2. We need to write with the sign. Okay, here we have x plus y is equals to 2. Now transfer this x to the right hand side. So here only y is remaining. Okay, so y is equals to, now if we transfer this minus x, if we transfer this x to the right hand side, it becomes minus x. Okay, and here we have 2, so plus 2. So y is equals to minus x plus 2. Okay, this is your final answer. So you can directly even find the equation by the coordinate. Okay, otherwise we need to check every coordinate in the equation. Okay, now next question. If the work, question number 6, read this question. If the work done by a body on application of a constant force is directly proportional to the distance traveled by the body, express this in the form of equation in two variable and draw the graph of the same by taking constant force as 5 units. Okay, also read from the graph the work done when the distance traveled by the body is 2 unit and 0 unit. Okay, again, if the work done by a body on application of constant force is directly proportional to the distance traveled by the body, express this in the form of equation in two variable and draw the graph of the same by taking the constant force as 5 unit and also read from the graph the work done when the distance traveled by the body is 2 unit and 0 unit. Okay, first of all, W work done, it is FD, right? Force multiply distance, right? Work W is equals to force multiply distance. I think this formula already is there in the syllabus of science, right? So work done W is equals to F multiply D, force multiply distance, right? Now constant force it is given to you 5, right? Here it is already written that constant force as 5 unit. Okay, so W is equals to FD. Now F, it is given constant force 5 and distance D that we don't know, so W is equals to 5D. Okay, so this is your required equation. W is equals to 5D. Okay, again, constant force, sorry, work done, it is related to work done is a W is equals to F multiply D, right? Proportional to distance D. So F multiply D, right? This constant force is given to you 5, so here 5D. Okay, now we need to draw the graph, right? We have W is equals to 5D. Okay, so first of all put D is equals to 0. So W is equals to 5 multiply D, 5 multiply 0, it's a 0 only, right? So if you put value D is equals to 0, you will get the value of W is equals to 0, right? Now if you put D is equals to 1, okay, so here 5 multiply D, so multiply 1, 5 ones are 5. Okay, so if we put D is equals to 1, we will get W is equals to 5. So we need to make table for W and D. Okay, if distance 0, work 0. If distance is how far it is the distance, sorry, constant for distance, if we take a 5, sorry 1, then here we will get the value of W is equals to 2, right? Because the W is equals to 5D, right? So if we put here 1, then we get the W is equals to 5 multiply 1, so 5 ones are 5. Sorry, here we need to write 5. Okay, so here we have our 2 points, 0 0 and 5 1. Okay, so just draw the graph. This is origin, it's a 0 0. Okay, and second is 5 1, right? W5. So if here we have 5 and if here we have 1, then we need to locate this point and we need to join these 2 points. Okay, this is the required equation. Okay, again I repeat this thing, W is equals to 5D, right? Constant force F is equals to 5, so 5D. Okay, now if you put D is equals to 0, you will get W is equals to 0. If you put D is equals to 1, W is equals to 5 and the 5. Okay, so now we can draw the graph. Okay, so in graph, first of all, this 0 0 and then 1 8, right? If you put here 1, we will get the 5. So this is second point, and join these 2 points, you will get the line. Okay, now by observing this line, we need to give two answers. Also read from the graph the work done when the distance traveled by the body is 2 units and 0 units. Okay, also read from the graph the work done when the distance traveled by the body 2 unit and 0 unit. Okay, W and D. Now total 2 variable we have, right? W and D. Okay, so this is your W, right? And this is your D. Okay, W it is on X axis and D it is on Y axis. Now we need to check for 2. Okay, that means if work done it is a 2 unit, that means here. Okay, if work done is a 2 unit. Okay, first of all again read the equation. Distance D traveled by the body. Okay, distance is given to you. You need to find W. Okay, distance it is given to you 2 units and 0 units. Okay, we need to check the value of W, and that value we can directly find from the graph. Okay, if D is equals to 2, then W is equals to, here we have D, right? Sorry, this is our W and here we have D. So if D is equals to 0, okay, so on Y axis we need to check 0. So here we have 0. So if D is equals to 0, then W it is also 0. Okay, first of all what we need to do, we need to we need to generate the one equation, and from equation we can draw the graph, and from that graph we can give the answer. Okay, now D is 0, it is here at the position of origin, so here your W it is also 0. Okay, second thing, if you put 1, okay, if you put 1, D is equals to 1, then you need to find the value of W. Okay, now where we have D is equals to 1, here we have 1, right? So just extend this line, so you will get your answer here 1 5. Okay, if you put x is equals to 1, then y is equals to 5. Sorry, x y not, but W and D, right? D it is on y axis, so D is equals to 5, and x it is on our W, right? 1 5. So this is our final answer. Okay, for 0 unit and 1 unit, but we need to find it for the 2 units. Okay, for 0 unit we get the answer 0. Now we need to check for the 2 units. So where we have 2 units here, right? So just find out that this line and intersection point of this line. So it is here and it is 10 2. Right? Here we have intersection point of the line. So now extend here. So this is our point. Now just check the value on x axis. That is your answer of W, 10. Okay, two things we need to check. First of all, 0. So when D is equals to 0, then W is also equals to 0. Right? Now here we have D is equals to 2. So on Y axis we have 10. So W is equals to 10. Okay, if your D is equals to 2, then W is equals to 10. So you can give the answer from the graph. Okay, if you have any doubt in this up to this question, so please write down in comment section. I will give you the answer. Thank you.